Alright, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the first ever Giant-Size Team-Up Networks weightlifting competition. I'm Watson Herbush, joined with Austin Ellefson playing Gar. And just to remind everybody, the reason we're even doing this is at the behest of Travis Jones, because he needed to be better at somebody on this network at something. Note, he's not even in this competition. Travis, why aren't you even in this competition? Well, this is Travis Jones, the Blazing Defender Report, and I'm just here to show how weak these guys are in comparison to me. Yes, but if you're not going to be actually in the competition, how are you showing anybody? Just talk about what they're lifting and you'll know. All right then. Gar, what do you think of the lineup here?
They're a bunch of girly men. They're barely lifting anything. Let's just get into them so we can start making fun.
All right, Gar. First up, we've got the Geek Versus crew. They're doing some sort of burden the snatch thing where Tony P. Henderson is blindfolded while Casey and Betty sort of tell him what to do. Not sure what they're doing. Not sure how it applies, but whatever.
It's because they're a bunch of idiots, Watson.
That is the God's honest truth. Next up, we've got Toy Power lifting tubs of Legos. That would be impressive, except they're hollow and not very heavy, and yet they're still looking like they're struggling a bit.
Yeah, you surprised? Australians are known for being very weak. It's from all that venom. Those animals over there make them weak all the time. They're good at running away, but they're not so good at picking things up and putting them down.
For FTH Beyond, we've got Kurt, and he's bench pressing women while he sings. Uh-oh, it seems we have a mishap here as some moisture has gotten onto Kurt's hand, and he's slipped, and all the women have fallen directly onto his face.
He doesn't look like he's really upset about it too much. He's dead. I guess it's important not to have that much weight fall right directly on your neck. Oops. Carry on.
For Botched Podcast, we've got Tristan Gibbon. Very impressive as he lifts kegs of beer. Uh-oh. I think he's going to be disqualified as he seems to be drinking the beer out of the kegs, making the weight slowly go down over time. That's going to cost him.
Yeah, I bet I could beat him in a stump competition like it's nothing.
All right, we're down to the last two members of this competition. Charles, the rock god of podcasting. My God, have you ever seen man lift that many chicken wings?
Yeah, he's got a bathtub of them, but they're just between his legs and he's just lifting them one at a time like a dumbbell to his mouth. He's not even ripping the meat off the bones. He's just eating the whole thing, just swallowing it. At least chew it. Goddamn savage.
Next up, we've got Pokemon Joe from the Pokemon Go podcast, and he's lifting who even knows how many golden plates. God, that's got to be some kind of a record.
No, gold's pretty lightweight, actually. It also the pages, so it's a very thin. It's not even anything impressive. Next, not impressed.
Before we get to the winner, I just want to ask you what you think of this whole competition. Really give me your insight. Ins and outs, deep thoughts, reflections, that sort of thing.
It's fine, I guess.
Wow, thanks, Gar. That's something. And last up, for breaking the panel, we've got Philip Keating bench pressing Paul Klotz. It's a very impressive feat, considering how much Paul weighs.
Yeah, he's lifting Paul like he carries that show. It's awful.
And it looks like Philip Keating is the winner. Head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com and decide for yourselves. This is Watson Herbush and Gar signing off.
Bye.
Why are you doing that stupid voice? Like, seriously. It's so dumb. You're so white and skinny. It's not... No, just turn the mic off.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your levers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, the D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
We sneak. MOGAR find tent. They don't believe me. Crush the tent.
All right, welcome back, listeners. Thanks so much for tuning in again. This is episode 58 of our third season, and we are going to start right where we left off last time as MOGAR is in a tent with 6 other dudes.
Is he sitting on a black couch?
And it's not going the way he was hoping for.
Intervening in MOGAR's plan to
MOGAR,
smash.
a.k.a. Piper Perry.
So, let's just get started off with an initiative, MOGAR. Or well, let me ask: is anyone else doing anything? Or are you just gonna sort of let this play out?
They just heard me yell Mogar, probably. And then guards.
Yeah,
No
them
guards.
though. They might just want to wait it out. I don't know
Well,
what
we
they
can
wanna
still
do.
roll initiative,
Yeah,
right?
you can if you want.
Let it play out.
Mogar, what'd you get for your initiative?
18.
How about the rest of you?
14.
13.
12.
11.
10.
I know number 2. First up will be Mogar. Coincidentally.
Mogar, gonna keep smashing towards that tent.
So you're still gonna keep trying to push towards the middle thing.
I mean, I guess if I murder them, we can take their clothes. And their motorcycles.
Yeah.
They're motorcycles?
You didn't see they had motorcycles parked out back? That's what the hay's for.
So I'll attack whoever's closest to me.
There's 2 people currently holding on to you.
Some jerk with hands on me. With a 16.
Yeah, that'll hit. Orc or human?
Orc.
Okay.
10 regular damage and a 5 bleed. And then my second attack. A 13 and a 5 bleed.
32.
Yeah, but I didn't know if the bleed ticked over on their turn or not.
Okay. So you pull your sword up, you drive it down right around the you know that little V that's right below your neck region. So yeah, you put your two-handed
Your collarbone? Where your collarbone comes
this
down?
right here.
Where your
Where your breastbone and your
meets
collarbone.
Your sternum.
Sternum, yeah, a little V right there. He takes his great sword and just stabs it straight down through that, which causes a spray of blood all over everybody, and that orc is dead instantly.
Mogar.
Yeah. Then you just pull the sword out. And the guy just keeps standing there. He doesn't move. He's just standing there with blood shooting out everywhere like a sprinkler. Yeah. So that's your turn? Doing anything else?
I mean, I could try to move, but I'm being held, right? So.
By one guy now.
Yeah, I try to move towards the center of the tent.
Okay.
I critically strength, yes, 20.
Yep, you just push right past the guy.
Mogar.
You move towards the beam in the middle of the tent.
I stand by the beam.
Yep, you're standing there.
Mogar.
Then it'll be the other guys. So, Rikus, you're up next. What would you like to do? You have no idea what's happening. You can hear hacking and slashing sounds.
And Mogar.
And Mogar. And them yelling.
Is there fire
guards.
inside the tent? Like lights?
There seems to be some sort of light coming inside the tent, yeah. But
Can I
it's not.
see any kind of shapes?
The tent's a little thick for that. So you're like trying to hold up like a glass to a light bulb to see what's floating around in there.
Okay.
Not really
Well,
working.
then I am going to stealth over to the... Because you cut open, what, the back?
I don't even think you
I mean,
can.
he
crawled
ducked
under.
under.
Pulled it up and went in.
Well, then I'm going to go up to the back,
Okay.
cut a line,
Okay.
and see what I can see.
You see
Mogar.
a dead orc standing there with blood shooting out of it all over the place. 2 humans, a gnome, a halfling, and a dwarf.
Okay. I am going to take 2 shots at the gnome with my longbow.
And all of them are screaming for the guards.
Well, I'm going to take the first shot at the gnome
Okay.
and the other at the halfling.
Okay.
All right. First shot is a 21. Second
hits.
shot is a 20. Not
Hits.
natural. Okay. So gnome is going to take...
Why'd you even cut open the tent? You have a bow that ignores cover. It would have just shot around the tent.
Well, I couldn't see. I can't see anybody. So
Oh,
I would
that's
be like,
true.
I hope I'm hitting someone who's not
I
Mogar.
gotcha.
So the first one is going to be 13 damage, and the halfling is going to take also 13 damage. Fuck.
Sweet.
I need to be using my talents.
How much damage did you do total?
The gnome took 13 and the halfling took 13.
Okay. So you hit them both in the chest with an arrow and not their pussies. Phil. Your head. I heard you say you hit them in the pussy. I heard it.
I'm sitting right next to you. Did you hear me?
I mean, I felt it, but
It was right for you to feel it.
yeah, I mean,
Feel
I'm
that
a
pussy.
little sensitive, but it felt, you know, it's like 2 cloacas.
Let the pussy flow through you.
The arrow you shoot actually goes the entire way through them, so now they have blood just pouring out the front and
good.
back sides of them. They're in bad shape.
Did they?
Yeah, I get it.
Did they possibly get pincushion to the tent?
No, because like I said, the arrows go clean
What
through.
about 2 of them? Oh, I thought it was like it
Clean through.
Okay, all right. I can use those arrows again.
If you go and get them,
Yeah. Yeah, I always keep track of my ammunition.
sure.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Let me just mark that down. I only have 8,003 arrows left.
Yeah. You're just dragging a cart of arrows behind you. Best to come prepared. All right. So then, are you moving, or you're good for?
I am going to just move back from the tent.
Okay. Then it will be Han.
There's a hole cut in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna charge in and swing.
It's not that big a hole. I mean, you can just climb in the hole, I guess.
I'm gonna climb through the hole and attack a damaged person.
Now, that would be a gnome or a halfling, but you'd have to run past.
They could also be a member of the party. We're pretty damaged.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
You'd have to run past. You might accrue some attacks.
Okay, well then I'll just go in and the first person I see, I'm gonna try to run my axe through
Human. Got it.
their throat.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
I doubt it does. What about that one's gonna hit? 20, non-natural.
Nope. It needed to be a 29.
Great. Well then he doesn't
You
take.
big puss.
Watch your mouth. He
You're just over here whispering about bleeding pussies. I say puss.
18 damage to that human.
Vagina.
Looking rough as you swing down your axe and you catch him between the shoulder and the neck area, and it cleaves him open a lot to the point where his one shoulder is sort of sloughed, like not off but over. It's drooping. He's looking rough as the blood shoots everywhere. Now you have blood shooting all over you too. So you're covered in goo and blood. Like a normal
I
Saturday
say
night.
to that.
Then it will be Urser.
Ursh is also gonna go in the tent.
Uh-huh.
See, humans looking rough.
There's a dead orc,
Yeah.
human looking rough, totally healthy human, hurting gnome, hurting halfling, fine dwarf.
I'll hit the hurting human.
Okay.
Hurting human.
Hurting human.
Hurting human. It's gonna be a 18,
Yeah, that hits.
15 damage.
Oh yeah, super dead. Punch him in his jaw and his neck snaps.
Gonna hit the hurting gnome
Okay.
with, I assume 31 will hit him.
Too high.
Ooh.
We talked about this. You have a range.
That's right. For min damage of 11.
Super dead. You then do a spinning kick and snap his neck the other direction.
And then bonus with the staff.
You've cured his depression.
Because it's staff, and then bonus is unarmed.
Use your
That's
dick.
it's gonna be a 12 to hit.
No,
Okay,
will not hit.
I miss.
Okay. You think?
Oh wait.
Oh,
No, I rolled a natural 1, so it's gonna be a 13.
still miss.
Yes.
So you were not expecting the next target to be quite so small, and your staff just goes right over top of his
It's
head.
taller than me.
Yeah, but you're like spinning and jumping through the air, and you're hitting tall targets. So you were expecting this one to not be so the same size as you. I don't know. What do you want from me? I gotta come up with a reason why you fucking missed. Then it'll be the enemies. So the human that's not hurt is going to run out of the tent, or attempt to.
Is he standing next to somebody?
He is probably. Well, you have a fairly long distance attack.
I have a 10-foot range, yeah.
Yeah, then he would be in your range.
Okay.
So he's gonna turn and run.
It'll be a 25 to hit,
Yep.
and he needs to make a con save.
You doing a stunning strike? You can do that as a reaction.
Doing a stunning strike. Yeah, it says when I hit, I can spend a key point.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Con check, you said?
Con save.
Con save.
If it makes a difference. Do you have advantage?
No, I was rolling his stat.
Well, he's got a 3 in it, so he's probably not going to do
Not
well.
great. Yeah, no, he's not going to pass. So he's stunned.
So he's stunned until the beginning of my next turn. I think.
Okay, so he's stuck in place.
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And he takes 14 points of damage.
All right, he's in rough shape. The dwarf is also going to run, but you're, again, the only person within that range. But I don't know if you can do it.
I already used my reaction.
So he's going to now run towards the exit of the tent. So, just FYI. So he's running and screaming guards over and over and over.
Motherfucker.
Guards! Guards! Guards!
He's gonna get 10 feet out of the tent, and then that'll be the end of his turn. So, Mogar's up next. You can knock down the tent now, Mogar.
Mogar looks at the pole of the tent excitedly.
I mean, there is still 2 people alive left in the tent.
Are they really people?
Yeah,
It's a gnome and a halfling.
But no one's a human. Human and a half.
Oh, human and a halfling.
Mogar is going to make a reckless attack
Okay.
1 and a halfling.
at
People.
the guy. He's going to throw his sword at the guy who's running away.
Okay. You're gonna throw your sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that ranged weapon you have.
I don't want it to smash through all the other tents and explode a million tents.
Oh, I
'cause
guess it was you who
knocked
took
over-
a bunch of regular javelins. Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it would knock over half the camp, and then where would we be? I mean, I guess I could give it a shot. Do you guys think that's a good idea?
No.
I just thought it was curious that you're throwing your greatsword, but yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's in my hand already.
Sure. Toss it.
Maybe it's what the Lord gives me. God damn it.
You can just move up to it.
Oh, could I just move up to him?
You can run outside the tent and kill him, or try and kill him.
I'll do that. But that'll be my first.
Oh, are you going after the dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Use the javelin.
I guess we could leave him to Austin. I mean, I said I threw my sword at him.
All right.
That's what I said I did.
What'd you roll for your
Doing
throwing
it.
of sword?
15.
Will hit?
Yes.
It's plus 10 damage, right?
No.
No, it's just advantage on attack. And then people who are attacking me this round get advantage against me.
Yep.
Oh, you were being serious. Oh, okay. I thought you were just doing what you normally do, which is make up things and add them on. Yeah. You do it. Don't act like
and
you're
he'll do 22 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
You're telling me the bleed damage is immediate.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
So you
Monster.
throw your greatsword, and it just through the air, and hits this guy in the chest so hard that it sends him flying forwards. The sword digs into the ground, and then he sort of flops like over top of it, ripping it even
Nice.
more, so that it rips the rest of the way out of him. So he just crumples in front of it, just all mangled up and fucked. Just all messed up.
And then for my second attack for the round,
I'm
I want
gonna go
to
get my sword back.
punch someone who's close to me.
Yeah, there's a halfling that's close to you.
I'm not blackout drunk, John. I'm not going to hit you.
Hit him harder.
Well, no, you hit someone who's close to you. A halfling.
Hey.
These are all truths.
I punch with a 17.
Hits.
I'll deal 5 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Punch him in the face, and he immediately goes down. With brain trauma.
He falls on one of the arrows that got shot clean through him.
That's Mogar's turn.
Okay. Then it will be, Rikus.
Is there anyone left?
That stunned human. That's it.
Well, then I'm gonna...
Capture him? Okay. No prisoners.
No witnesses.
No witnesses.
We were supposed to do this very
Stealthy.
stealthily.
Which we're about to be continuing to be stealthily.
Let's hope.
We can wear their clothes.
Let's hope.
I mean, like...
Melee attacks have advantage.
Yeah, I was just gonna come up and coup d'etat him.
Okay.
Coup de grace him.
Coup de
Wow.
grace.
I'm not
Say
gonna.
coup-
I'm not
coup d'etat
gonna
is a different
depose him
thing.
from office.
But I was the captain of the debate team.
Now you're gonna be the captain of the dead team. And
At least I'm still captain.
I just walk up and I kill him
Okay. So you just walk up, slit his throat. Mm-hmm. Okay.
with an arrow. I don't even use my scimitar.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. I pull the scimitar out, just breathe on it, and then slice his throat.
That's weird.
So
Okay.
it's slightly warmer.
He's like,
Elemental damage of fire.
He's like, oh, that's so strange.
Or-
Oh,
I
God.
guess like elemental damage of moisture.
Yeah.
I do water damage to him.
So let's say that guy dies. What are you guys doing immediately?
I'm taking his
Because you can
clothes off
hear
and I'm putting them on.
footsteps approaching.
I put my ratty cloak. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna put my ratty cloak on the dead guy, and I wear his clothing.
Sleight of hand. This has to be pretty quick.
All right, that's Dex. So 22.
Yeah, you're doing it fucking lightning fast.
17.
Yeah, you're pretty quick. Yeah.
You're a human.
No.
You're a dwarf.
I'm a dwarf.
So you put on the dwarf clothing.
Yeah.
I'll put on the halfling clothing.
Sleight of hand it. Mogar.
That's going to be a 15.
You could probably wear the orcs.
Yeah.
Orc cloak?
Yeah.
Throw the orc cloak on.
Sleight of hand.
Do something with the bodies.
Do it quick. They come in as he's like trying to put his foot in.
Actually,
His foot's stuck in the pants.
Damn it.
14.
High or low?
Low.
You managed to just get the outfit back and classed on just as a group of people run in.
MOGAR.
What? What's going on?
Spies.
And they look around, they see the bodies, and they're like,
We,
my God!
We dealt with them, sir.
Deception?
Yeah, I assist. Oh, I'm not proficient. Never mind.
I am, so I can assist you in that. This one seemed extra edgy and gruff. They must be from the Knights of the Phoenix. Those bastards.
And I spit on the ground when he says that.
It's 17.
The one guy says, the other guards are just looking around at the body, sort of poking to make sure they're dead, but two of the guards come up and they say, you need to come with us immediately for questioning. Some holes in your story.
And our clothes.
Yeah, that too.
We had to make sure they were dead by fucking them.
All I said was we took care of them. I wasn't lying about
How
that.
many guys are there?
In the tent currently, there's 8 or 9 guards, plus more outside.
I was hearing 3 voices.
Well, I mean, I think that's more of a personal.
MOGAR needs to go get his sword.
Okay. So you're just gonna go and get your sword?
MOGAR.
All right, you can get your sword, but we're going for questioning.
MOGAR.
Okay. Are the rest of you
Okay.
going along for questioning?
Yeah, I mean, what choice do we have? We
Sure.
don't.
Okay. So they put a guard in front of you and a guard behind you as they walk you through the middle of camp and around the large tent.
Just waving at everybody.
Everyone's looking very strange at you. They're like, what is that about?
We're from Group D. We took care of the spies.
They're like, all right. Okay. So they lead you over to a tent that's not too far from the main tent, but it is one of the larger sized tents. And you go in there, and there are a number of chairs, and there are also quite a number of guards, and there's some cells in there as well, some steel cages. There are a couple people already in cage. And they open one of the cages, and they put you guys in there.
Oh.
For now. A separate cage, though. Not
Okay.
with the other guys.
Are we all in the same cage?
Yes.
Keep us away from those ne'er-do-wells.
Yes.
Hey, what are you in for?
To the
Protecting this encampment.
You! Uncool-looking person!
MOGAR?
You're up first! We got questions for you.
I don't answer to that.
They open the gate, or the cage, and they ask you to come out and sit in the chair.
Oh, me?
Yes, you, uncool person.
Sir, we
Who
have...
else would they be talking about?
Sir, we've always been trained to use the buddy system at all times, for we are the short bus equivalent of the divisions here. Can I go with my buddy?
MOGAR.
You're only 4 feet away. You'll be fine.
I will miss you.
I hold his hand as I leave.
And then like we have to let go because of the grates, and then I reach out and
Yeah.
grab it again, and then
Reach
slips
out and
away.
touch.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
You're 4 feet away!
Thank you, sir.
All right, whatever. So, yeah, they ask you to sit in the chair. And then
I turn the chair around
they just turn it. You can't.
and sit like this.
No.
What's this?
Let's get real.
Listeners.
I turn the chair around.
Commander Riker's the chair.
No. That's different. That's when you walk up to the chair.
And
The
step
chair
over
is
it.
normal, but you step over and sit down,
Yeah.
which is what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
I turn the chair around like a substitute teacher talking to a bunch of kids.
The cool Christian camp counselor.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you need to sit in it like a normal person
This
so we
is-
can latch you in there.
This is how I normally sit.
Well, that's great, but
Why are you latching me in?
just in case you're not who you say you are, gotta be sure.
I came on my own accord.
I know. There's nothing to worry about. Just sitting in the chair like a normal person instead of a weirdo.
What do you mean? This is how I sit.
That is the
norm-
uncoolest way to sit in a chair. What is your example?
I-
A substitute teacher? Oh yeah, they were awesome. Everyone loves substitute teachers.
So then I stand up,
God, you're like a
and
Coolio or
put-
something.
put my one knee up,
What are you doing?
and I have my hand,
Just sit in the chair.
and then I just slowly rotate the chair around.
God damn it.
This is what happens when we don't use the buddy system, sir.
They latch you into the chair.
What the hell?
Just answer the damn questions and it's fine. We'll unlatch you. Well, like, okay, I get it. You don't like to be touched, but rules are rules, man. I don't make the rules.
Who does? I want your badge number when we're done.
I don't have a badge, and I don't have a number.
Come on, start your questions.
All right. What group are you in?
Do I have a cup of... Can I get a cup of
No!
something? Okay.
Just answer the damn questions.
Is there like a label, a book, like a muster somewhere that you can like look at the thing and see I'm in Kaiser Sose edition?
Oh, you're doing the Kaiser Sose thing? I mean, there's things in the tent. So, yeah. What company are you in?
Many things.
4?
I mean, if he wants to do a perception check, he can see what's in the tent. 4 to what? Deceive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Saying it's company 4. Yeah,
Company
look,
4.
Look around the tent. Kaiser Sose.
Why were you in the wrong tent, then? That's not where Company 4 is.
Secret police, MOGAR.
You shut up over there in the cage.
You got lost.
I was just walking around like I normally do, trying to work off some stress. And I noticed people coming over the wall and going under the tent. So then I gathered my other company mates, and we went into the tent together.
Where was the company that was in the tent?
They weren't in the tent.
Okay.
There was nobody there except for the people that I saw sneak underneath the back of the tent.
What company was supposed to be in that tent?
I look around the room for a map.
Okay.
16.
There does seem to be a map on the table, but it's flat. So not terribly helpful to you.
Can I try to perceive it from my angle?
You could try.
How about a 16 plus 1, 17?
You could see that through so somebody has a glass sitting on the map, and he can see kind of a reflection of where he thinks. And you see 6 numbers, 1 through 6. One of those tents is probably the right number.
And not 4.
So it's not 4. So you got a 1 in 5 chance in what's supposed to be in there.
Well, sir, I was walking around for a while, kind of getting lost in my own thought.
Mm-hmm.
Things aren't good at home.
Deception.
I mean, I'm telling you the truth. Like,
This is outside of the show.
things are not good at home.
My wife is beating me.
Yeah, go with that.
Now she calls me uncoolio.
16. But
If you're gonna lie, this is gonna take longer.
what do you mean lie?
That was you gotta tell, man. Your eye twitches real hard whenever you're telling a lie. Apparently, you said 4. Your eye was twitching. Then you said you were wandering around the camp trying to blow off stress because of something or other. Eye starts twitching again. You're obviously lying. Shut up in the cage.
I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you about the buddy system.
Yeah, I got it. Buddy
Yes.
system. To my understanding, that's not a thing.
Is it? It is
It's
in
just-
company 4.
It's just in our company.
You're not in company 4. Which company you in?
You
Or
right.
Which company was that tent supposed to
You're
be?
right. We secret police, MOGAR.
I'm not talking to any of you in the cage. I'm talking to the guy in the chair.
3.
It's gonna take a long time. Long time of sitting in this chair and not being able to have a hand-holding contest with your buddy over there if you're just gonna
Why
keep...
is there no bottom to this chair I'm sitting in?
Well, sometimes, you gotta ask questions a little harder. Yeah. Right in the balls.
No, it's actually just tickling.
Yeah.
Tickle, 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 you go. Tug on your nuts.
Why is there a peacock living under this chair? I don't understand.
Are we done here?
Who are you really and what are you doing here? I don't think you work for us. Everything you said's a fucking lie.
It's kind of hard to say that I'm a liar when you've only really talked to me for like 3 seconds. You don't know me or my tells. I've been telling you everything that you want. Why don't you stop being such a dick and actually listen to what I'm saying?
What's the name of our commander?
Nachos.
No, no.
Yeah, say that.
No.
Tell him
I'm looking for a theme here.
It's Mexican food.
Yeah. Ito. Rito?
Molly? Tamale?
don't know
General
which-
Tamale?
But you don't know which Mexican foods.
Kaiser Soziet. I'm gonna look around the room.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just lock eyes with one of the other people in
19.
the cell and just.
Okay.
General Quiles.
No.
Chile Quiles.
There looks to be a list of names that are under the large... Okay, so all of you are sort of doing the same thing, trying to read that one drinking glass and figure something out.
I got a 24.
24. You can see that there are 6. There are 6 names that are in the big tent. They're still a little hard to see, but you can make out that the first name starts with an O. The next one is 2 words, and it starts with an E and an N. And then there are 3
Empanada.
TT and A, and then there's a CE.
General Orale. Sorry, General Orale.
I want to go Italian.
But since it's Han Jeffmans to answer, and not random people from the cage,
They're not being disciplined for not...
he's been telling them to shut up. Hey guys.
You were more than welcome to start shouting things, gentlemen.
I have no idea. What are the letters?
The first name is, it looks like it's a 4-letter word, starts with an O.
Olay.
Then there's, it's tough to tell how many letters, but there's 2 parts of the name, and the first letter in the first part is an E. And the next one is or the first letter in the next part of the name is an N. And then there's 3 names put together, all short names. First one starts with a T, then a T, and then an A. And then there's a 2-part word or name where it's a C and an E.
Taco torta.
Yo Quito Taco Bell? Live Mas.
Starts with an O.
I feel like it's gonna be really
and
hard
then
for you to guess
L,
these Mexican
and then
names.
N.
Quiero. Taco Bell.
Whatever, I don't give a shit about you, sir. Who's your ranking officer? What put you in charge here?
We're the
Secret police?
we're basically the secret police of this camp.
How many people are in this tent?
Yeah, what company are you part of?
I'm part of the secret police.
Mogars.
How many people are in this tent?
We are
How many secret policemen are in this tent?
tent.
Yeah.
There are 6 secret police in the tent, and then 2 of those big cloaked guards out front of the tent. Flap is not closed; it's open. And then there's 3 cages. You guys are in 1 cage. 1 cage is empty. Another cage has 2 half-elves in it.
I was trying to talk to the other guys.
In the other cage?
Before Uncoolio was taken out.
Oh, okay.
My name's Han.
You were right the first time. So you're trying to talk to the other people on the other side of the cage? Yeah. Okay, so I'll say, simultaneously while this is going on, you can sort of like, hey, what are you guys doing? Sort of thing.
What are you in for?
Insubordination.
Who are you insubordinate
Don't talk so loud. They're gonna beat us.
This is how I whisper.
Okay.
Who are you insubordinate to?
Oh, my commanding officer.
Who's that?
My commanding officer?
Yes.
What company are you in?
I mean, I'm in company JD. 7. JD 7. There's a lot of tents in here.
Jack Daniels.
John Dillinger.
7.
John Diggle.
Yeah, I
John Dorian.
I stole a pot. A what? I stole a pot.
You stole some pot.
No, not some pot. A pot, like a cooking pot.
Some pots.
You have to ask ahead of time. They're very big on the...
You should probably just ask.
They're big sticklers. I was hungry at the moment, and he was off taking his shit somewhere. I was like,
There's 1 pot.
in that particular tent, yeah.
You could have just given it back.
I did.
So you borrowed
But
a
he came,
pot.
no, but he came in.
He caught
And
you when
he was like,
he caught you.
Did you ask to use that pot? And I said, no. You were taking a poop. And he wrote me up for
Because
insubordination.
he was on the pot.
And then they thought I was a
You
spy.
got caught with a pot because the pot man was on the pot.
Yeah,
And it's not hot.
it's not.
All right.
Well, I mean, that was probably hot.
Because
you took a shit.
It's a hot shit pot.
And then I was cooking, so that was
In the
probably
pot,
hot.
that was hot.
So it was hot.
Caught with a hot pot.
Yes,
From the
I
man
did.
that owned the pot, who was on the pot, which
Yes.
is now hot.
You got it.
Oh, boy.
That's a lot.
We're up to speed.
All right.
Who's your CO?
My CO? His name is, Frittata. Frittata. I was gonna say it's Terry. He's just a captain. He's not like a Terry Turizo high up. Terry Turizo. And then the other guy, he got caught fucking one of the livestock. So that was Horchata Jones. Horchata Jones. So yeah, I hear that goat was muy caliente. No, it was a chicken. Yeah, it was MOGAR. It was a chicken fucker. I don't know. I don't get it, but I'm not trying to judge. Those assholes are tight. I mean, I was about to cook that chicken. We're really just whispering to the podcast. We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes of whispering.
Let's get on with our
Soft and sensual. Wasting time. And we're gonna take a break.
Meanwhile, they're just beating Honda.
Cool!
Go.
Why? No! Caliente! No, caliente!
So yeah, the question remains.
Meanwhile, they got a car battery hooked up to.
Eso no guapo! No guapo!
No, it's guapo.
No guapo!
Alright, I'm gonna fake my way through this.
All right,
Mas.
fake a name.
Uy, papi.
Good luck. These are not super obvious, but I still like them.
Who are you?
My name?
Yeah.
I guess there's no harm in telling you my name.
Yeah,
My
you're
name-
gonna kill your own kind, but yeah, come on.
My own kind?
Yeah, we're all on the same team here.
I don't know if you are.
Fuck Knights of the Phoenix. Well, I actually believe
Yeah,
that.
you actually believe that. That's
Yeah,
not so much a
yeah.
deception. Yeah. Well, I mean, that actually was the first honest thing you've said so far, so... Nope. No, that's it's a fake twitch.
No.
Now your other eye's twitching about that twitch.
We're defecting from the Knights of the Phoenix. Could be a good play. We do hate them.
Anybody else?
True.
I don't think the story can take that.
As MOGAR whispers it through the cage.
Can the story take that?
OOC.
I mean, that could
Can we
be
do
a
that?
lie.
I mean, if you actually want to defect, it's just... I mean, I have all sorts of different ways the story can end.
So who is this?
Positive or not.
Who are these people that we're breaking into?
It's the
The
demon
leaders.
The,
Yeah,
the
the-
demon cultists.
Oh, it's the cultists, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Demon cultists. Worshippers of the Warlock.
A warlock.
Look, you're covered in demon goo, bro. You're like a chosen person.
You are all covered.
You were given
By the
birth.
way, that's a good point, Mr. Other Guy in the Cage. What is all over you? Like, your clothes are sticking to you a lot.
That would be demon goo, sir.
Ectoplasm!
Why do you have demon goo on you?
It turns him on, sir. He's uncomfortable about it, sir.
We have strict orders not to do anything sexual with the demon.
No. He just takes the excess stuff that comes off of him and buddy system. No.
No.
Yeah, you're not helping his case.
Yeah, no.
But you still haven't answered my question.
Well, I mean, that's how deep I am into this demon cult. I'm more deep than you are.
Uh-huh.
This is 3 different demon goos on me.
6 inches deep, sir.
I say 8, but we measure from different
He measures
points.
from the stem,
All right.
sir.
Okay.
It's a buddy system. He knows.
All right. I'll buy it. But you still didn't tell me who's the commander here. I asked and you haven't said anything.
You're always stronger with your unit, sir.
That is true. Even though it is a double entendre.
Yes, sir.
Comes over and just gives you a tap on the cheek. Hey! Waiting on an answer.
Sorry, I was thinking of past loves. I got demons on the brain.
Uh-huh.
General Churro, sir.
General Churro, huh?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, that's not a person. So we're going to put you in the middle cage, because obviously he's a spy. They put you back in the middle cage.
Great.
Yeah.
MOGAR serves Commander Torta.
Leany.
They immediately move you out and put you in the middle cage. Well, that was easy.
That's a good one.
Rikus
There you
will
go.
point to you and ask you to get out of the cage and put you in the chair.
Sir, yes, sir.
So Rikus, they ask you out and they put you in the chair and they do the same thing with the shackles. Mm-hmm. They're like, all right, Maybe you want to tell us the truth.
Of course, sir.
Well,
The truth about what, sir? It's a vague question. I can tell you true thing. My favorite color is
What
blue,
unit-
sir.
what unit
My
are you
favorite
in?
love is the warlock, sir.
what unit are you in?
I am in the unit that is currently in this room, but not JD7, those traitorous bastards. Did you hear about how he caught the hot pot from the pot man, and then now he's in the pot lot?
What number group are you in?
Number, sir.
That's not a name of a group.
No, I just
What?
reiterating the question, sir.
Yes, what number are you in?
I have basic confusion, sir.
I'm not even asking you what tent you're in yet. That's the second question.
Well,
We're just
sir,
trying to get past the first one.
I can answer the second before I answer the first. They kicked me out of the tent, sir, for excessive cuddling. Sir,
That wasn't the second question.
the buddy system is very important to me.
My God, do you share a brain?
Hold on.
No.
I whisper, yes.
But buddy system. I think it's in my pocket. I had to write it down. I kept forgetting and entering other people's tents, sir.
So they reach in your pocket?
Yeah.
Is there anything in your pocket?
No. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing in your pocket.
I don't know what was in the pockets of the human.
Yeah.
Yeah, was there anything in his pocket?
See what's in there.
His tent number, his rank, his commanding
Social security number.
Come on, roll it.
Nah, it looks like it's just a note to meet at a certain part of the camp at a certain time of day. That's the only thing. And the guy opens up. He's like, "Oh, what's this about?" And it just has from, and then it has like a very fancy D.
Fancy ass D.
Fancy D. What's this? Who you meeting? Are you a spy?
A possible new cuddle buddy system, sir.
Hey,
Sorry.
I guess we can have a troika.
It looks like I don't know how I'm gonna get back to my tent now, sir.
All right. What? So you don't remember what tent or you don't know what company you're in at all. You don't know.
I'm in good company, sir.
Oh boy.
Yeah!
Do you know what tent you were in?
I was outside of a tent, sir. I believe I already explained this. On the north side.
Yeah, no, the one we found you in.
No.
What tent number was it?
Opposite north side.
No.
What
It was on the
company?
other side of that tent.
Yeah, no. What's the name of our commander?
I only take orders from Her Greatness.
Her Greatness.
Yes.
Who's Her Greatness?
Enchilada something.
But it starts
Ian?
with an O.
Oh.
O word, then a two-letter E word, so L, and then N something,
It was a
and then...
two-word.
These are all different people.
Yeah.
Why would you look at all the names? Why just look at the top name?
Take one.
Ortego?
That's more than 4 letters.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't try and guess the O word because that one is a jumbled up word. So if you're trying to.
Enchiladas, nachos. I tried torta. There's taco. Alambre.
Taquito.
I never learned his name, sir. I just call him sir.
Great.
Sir.
Hey, you're back with your buddy, and they just put you in the
Buddy
okay.
system.
All right, last up.
And we dock.
Short steps. So they take Ursula out of the cage. And they
Oh, yes, sir.
get in the chair.
Yes, sir.
All right, they put the shackles onto the.
Doesn't he fall through the hole?
They have. They put a book.
Oh,
there,
okay.
Put a phone book.
and they have they have small shackles so that they can actually put his hands in and make that work. All right, what company are you in?
Company 2.
All right,
Company 2B.
Or not
What?
to be.
To be decided.
all right, okay, company 2. All right, what are you doing with the rest of these obvious spies?
They're spies?
Yeah, they don't even know what company they're in or what tent they were in, but you knew.
I followed some people getting into fisticuffs with some ragamuffins in some other tent.
I think you might have been coming in and finding, these guys actually trying to kill our own men.
Well, I saw that, but I didn't know they were our men. I was lost in all that kerfuffle, sir.
I understand. What's the name of our commander?
Which one, sir?
Pick one, any of them. We have 6. We have 6 commanders. Pick one. Name any of the 6 commanders.
Go on, I'll wait.
Oh, wait.
Can I get a better look from where I'm at?
Do a perception.
It's 25.
25.
Enhance. Enhance.
The 4-letter word that starts with an O, the second letter is a T. And then there are some other words scribbled behind it that say the high priest. So it's a 4-letter word, the high priest. Then there is, it looks like the second name, the one that is an E and an N. The first name, you still can't see more than it starts with an E, but the last name is Nada. And then there's 3 names, and I said there's a T, and an A. The last name is an AH, so ah. And then the last one, which is the C and the E, you can only make out the next letter of each one, which is an H and a C. So CH and then an EC for the second name. Chorizo.
Your best
Give it a
guess is
minute.
good as mine. What kind of Mexican food's dance like?
I think no matter what you guess,
something
you're going to
nada.
get thrown into that cage.
Enchiladas nada. Empañas.
Empanada?
Empanada nada.
If it's empanada, I'm going to be pissed because that's the first
Commander
thing I said.
Empanada? Commander Empanada.
That
The
makes
second
sense.
one for E, and then Naha, or whatever.
De nada empanada.
I'm not telling you.
Commander Nada.
That's not her normal name. Or not, sorry, that's not his normal name.
That's how he likes to be referred to by me, sir.
Deception?
We have a special kind of relationship.
Buddy system.
Natural 20.
Good thing. All right. Well, I guess you're free to go then. You're the only honest one in that whole bunch.
Well, thank you, sir.
You can go.
What's to become of these?
What's to become of these traitorous scums?
Well, we'll probably pull each one out, ask them a few questions about, where they're coming from. Most likely Knights of the Phoenix. And then we'll probably skin them alive in front of everybody else so they can all watch. And then we'll feed them to the demons.
Sounds like a good plan, sir.
Yep, I thought so too. All right, carry on.
I did not read about that in the employee handbook, sir.
Because you didn't. Because you're not an employee. You're a spy.
No, I'm just a terrible employee.
Camels. Oh, wait. I'm not scared of camels.
There's something inside me. Maybe.
I'm just bad at my job, sir.
Are you
All right,
going to leave or
I'm gonna
stay?
leave.
Okay. And as Ursa leaves the tent, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to remind you to head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe to help support the show. Also, I'd like to remind you that December's Patreon episodes are still free to the public, so head on over there and check those out. We have levels ranging from $1 to $50, so if you see something over there you like, sign up and help support the show so we can keep making this batshit crazy content that you guys enjoy. Also, we've begun to Twitch stream on our own. Tristan streams Magic the Gathering on Comrade Kale. John and Austin stream the super popular Fallout 76 over at Chili Dog 5. Phil streams all kinds of Nintendo Switch stuff over at Imaginary Nomad. I stream dating simulators every Saturday night with some fake candles and glass of wine. It's as ridiculous as it sounds over at Botched Podcast. And on Sunday nights, some of the other Giant Size Team Up Network hosts, as well as Phil and myself, get together and we play Borderlands 2, where we get absolutely shit-faced and then shit all over each other. And that's at FTH Beyond. So feel free to pop in, check it out, and have a couple drinks. Back to the show. And we're back. So, shall we deal with the people in the cage first, or does Ursa have some sort of plan he wants to enact first?
I have some plan, but we can get to a point in interacting with them.
Okay. Well, then in that case, the guards are sort of... They're going to sit in that chair, and they're going to sit like you tried to sit, like substitute teacher style. And they're going to be like, I don't know why you guys are lying to us. It'd be much easier for you if you just tell us what's up.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I've been spending most of my life living in a demon paradise. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Do you work for the Knights of the Phoenix?
No!
Deception.
I hate those guys.
And that 20 just... So you
I rolled a 19.
Okay. So yeah, he's like, so you do work, because your eye's twitching again.
First off, what's your name? I forget. Did you tell me?
Did I?
I don't
You
remember.
did, but I forget what it was too.
Fred. This guard's name is Fred.
Fred Astaire. Okay, look. Yeah, I may be under contract with the Knights of the Phoenix. That may be something that's true for me. I'm not happy about it. Everyone's got a mortgage, man.
Uh-huh.
And I pull up my arms, like, see, like, I ain't got no tattoos. I don't have allegiance to them. I'm trying to actually get out of the business, but, you know, demons, you know, I gotta make a living wage. I couldn't get in here. There's too many demons. Too many demons to get through.
So what do you do for the Knights of the Phoenix then?
Oh, man, laundry.
Charlie work.
Charlie work?
Rat catcher.
I rolled another nat 20.
I mostly eat paint.
Man, that dice is rolling hot right now. The other one was a 2. It's like laundry, huh?
Uh-huh.
Dirty laundry is what it sounds
Oh,
like.
boy, you're right. What do I do? Well, it's more like what I don't do. Because, like, I'm kind of a utilities man. So,
Utilities.
yeah, so, like, you know, I fix the lights inside their caverns, and I'm a whiz at plumbing. It comes naturally to someone who's so full of shit! 12.
Okay, that time I didn't roll crit 20, but I did roll 17, so. Again, if you're just going to keep lying to us, I'm just going to put a bolt right between your eyes.
MOGAR mostly smashes doors for them.
So you're admitting that you also work for the Knights of the Phoenix.
They trapped me with a math puzzle. I was raised by the circus.
What?
This is canon.
It's canon.
Yeah, no, I know. They're just saying what? Like, what?
They trapped me with math puzzle.
What math puzzle did they trap you with?
No. Hey.
What?
You don't want to trigger him.
Don't talk about that math puzzle. This is not a deception. This is, like, serious, man.
What math puzzle did they trap you
Oh, fuck. All right.
I think MOGAR was trapped in a wizard stasis trap for 1,000 years because he had to move rocks from one pile to another to open the door, and they had to equal each other.
More of a balance.
He just kept kicking the door.
with? Right. Okay. So how'd they keep you employed then?
MOGAR?
You work for them right now, right?
Benefits, man. They got
Puppies!
What about puppies?
I eat them.
You hate them?
Yes.
You know, in our new regime, puppies are not allowed, so there's going to be a purge of puppies.
Oh, MOGAR!
So you might want to switch teams.
MOGAR will switch teams now.
I heard that about MOGAR.
Are you being honest, or are you trying to deceive that you're going to switch teams?
I'm not sure.
Even MOGAR doesn't.
I'd go with an 18 charisma to deceive. Okay. But I'm also kind of excited about it.
They're like, all right, if you are willing to take the test,
I will purge the puppies!
then yeah, you can be on the puppy purging squad.
MOGAR.
You will be allowed to purge as many puppies a day as you'd like.
MOGAR.
Yes. All right. So one guy opens the cage and lets you out. Closes the cage. And then he gives you a picture. He draws you a picture of where you need to go. All right. He gives you that. It's a map on where you're supposed to go to sign up for the puppy murdering squad.
MOGAR.
Yeah.
MOGAR thanks you.
Yeah. And he lets you go. And you just go.
Is John still in sight when the...
Nope. Ursur is not.
John is not here at all.
Do I know which way Ursur went out the tent?
Probably not. He sort of just walked out.
I look at my map outside of the tent.
It looks like you just need to walk around a tent in front of you and then take a left, and it'll be 2 tents down from there. You eat the tent. Sorry. Picture of tents.
That's what I would do.
It's what I would do.
It's paper. It's made of wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smells like wood.
All right.
I'll just kind of pause outside of the tent. Like
Okay.
an idiot.
So you just stand there. You two.
Oh, what?
The buddy system. So, thick as thieves you must be.
The buddy system is how I was trained. He's my buddy. He is also my enemy, apparently, sir.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for pleasure.
Guess one's for fighting, this one's for fun.
Ursur has passed me a note, and, yeah, I rolled against it, and
Succeeded or failed?
he succeeded.
Okay. What? What do you want? What do you want?
You guys
But-
still didn't tell me what you do for the Knights of the Phoenix.
I told you everything I know.
What are you doing here in this?
Man,
You didn't.
Did I-
Everything you said was a lie.
I just would like to say something. I don't know entirely who the Knights of the Phoenix are.
what happened to your voice?
Dennis, I want to
19.
stealth and circle back around to the big tent, but still stay out of sight.
This big tent or the biggest tent?
The big tent that they're in.
Big tent there. Okay. Yep, you're there. Stealth back around. Nobody noticed. I guess they seem to. Okay, so the Knights of the Phoenix employs really stupid people. Got it.
Who are they again?
We're definitely.
I
gonna
know
win
they're the
this
bad
one.
guys.
So it looks like you could probably get a job there.
Ooh, shots fired.
Can I go with the half-naked man to kill puppies?
You want to kill puppies?
I did it as a child for fun.
Oh Jesus, I didn't know this.
Deception again.
He's not deceiving.
My parents were murdered by foxes. Puppies look enough like them. It brings me joy.
Okay. Unless you rolled less than 11.
How's a 13?
You got it. They're like, all right. Yeah. And they give you also a map of where to go to join the puppy hit squad.
This will help.
Yeah. Bye.
Desu desu. Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye, traitor buddy. I will have a new buddy in the future. As I wave to Han,
Yeah.
and I just walk out.
So when you walk out, they go, all right. So, they sort of scooch your cage towards the middle of the tent where it's got a big opening.
Yeah.
And then they just start, just putting burning logs all around the
Fool,
cage.
death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life do or die, what can I say? I'm 23 now. Will I live to see 24?
You're 230 now because you're a
Sorry.
dwarf.
Con save.
The things...
Con save.
I'm
While
in
you're
the
doing
middle.
quotes.
God
Yeah,
damn
con
it.
save.
The way
stack-
things are going, I don't know. Con save
They stack
was
faster.
a 16.
Okay. You're just coughing through the smoke and heat. These poems of
Wouldn't it?
uncoolness.
Passages.
Passages. Psalms.
Palms.
Palms.
Wouldn't their tent be filling it with
Yes.
smoke then?
There's a hole in the top. I said it moved towards a big giant opening in the middle of the tank.
It's not how fires work.
Smoke doesn't go straight up?
No, but flames, I mean, I'm not in a cylinder that just bleeds out.
It's not like it's not perfectly matched to the cylinder. The hole in the tent's way bigger on the top.
Are there guards out front of it?
There were two of those like 8 foot tall black cloaked guys.
Everyone's running, but half of them ain't looking. I'm going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking.
It's you. You're cooking. Within a few moments of you just coughing and hacking into this stuff, you hear a ding, 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 ding. Someone's ringing a bell, and then all the guards in that tent go, ah! And they run out of the tent. The 2 guards in black cloaks are still standing at the front of the tent, but the guys in the tent, they've all dispersed. As people are yelling, fire! There's a fire!
It's in here, dumb dicks.
There's a fire somewhere else! Somewhere
someone
else.
You're fired.
You're fired. Hey, you. You're fired.
You're fired.
So what?
Torture dude is staying in?
There's nobody still in.
Okay.
It's just 2 guards out front. That's it.
What's...
Sneak under the side of the tent.
Okay.
Do I have restraints on?
You're in a cage.
Yeah, well, come on. I'm gonna break that cage door down. Kwah!
What'd you roll?
14.
You take 2 damage as it's really, really hot.
Ah,
Yes.
I shall use my foot.
You're in a metal cage.
I'm going to use my foot.
Con save again before you do that.
It's 20.
Yeah, you're fine as smoke and you're lighting on fire.
Crit 20.
Okay.
Kah!
You smash the metal cage open, which then makes the 2 guards in black cloaks turn and look inside the tent.
On, you ruined my plan.
And then they see Ursa just sneaking under the tent.
Fuck!
Oh, I was gonna just let you
Yeah,
out.
they definitely see me.
Yeah, they see you. So, yeah, the 2 guards just sort of brandish their halberds and glide on into the room.
And then I'm just gonna
All right.
go under the tent.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
I was gonna fight him.
I don't think we should.
You do what you want.
I got hit by one before, and he had a +7 strength.
My fist deal radiant damage, bitch.
Okay.
The other two were right outside because they looked at a map and couldn't figure out where to go.
Mogar, where are we going?
Mogar eats the map.
Do you want to just go back in, Mogar?
Mogar.
Okay.
Gar.
So then,
We turn around and the guards aren't there, right? Because they went inside.
Yeah.
All right.
When they're within range, I want to attack them from a distance of 30 feet.
They're within range.
Okay.
all right. So are we going? Ursa.
I'm going.
All right, Ursa.
Going hard.
All right. So
I'll say initiative then, since.
can I get a bonus action before we go in?
Should get
Sure.
I rage.
a action.
Just rage.
Rage, okay.
I'm not uncool!
I'm the coolest!
Mogar gets a 6.
Do I get my hit off before initiative?
No, because everyone sees.
Okay.
This is more
That
of
was
a-
his action. Was an attack.
Nobody came in the tent and they turn around and it just.
His
combat
action
starts.
was to come.
Combat
He was
starts.
inside the tent before initiative was drawn.
He came in the tent.
Yeah, but he wasn't attacking before
Molded
the guards turned and
tent.
came in. Like they saw him because he rolled stealth and didn't get it. Mogar got a 6. Han,
20.
Reroll your 20.
Straight roll?
What'd you get,
Yeah,
Rikus?
straight roll.
17.
4.
That's not a straight roll.
Oh, 12.
Still higher than 4. What'd you get, Rikus?
16.
First up will be Ursa.
Now I will hit one of them.
Sure.
With multiple strikes. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Going to be my regular attack. And at 26,
Hits.
that's going to be 11, 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I don't know if it affects him or not.
No. Not them.
I'll flurry.
Your fists go into those cloaks and it feels like you hit something hard.
Oh no, I'm
Makes like
I'm
clanging
oh,
noises.
far away.
I know, but I'm just saying.
My fists
I'm
don't
assuming
go into
you
the cloaks.
feel what the. You're not extending fists. It's just like air. You're just shooting
I'm-
air at them.
They're like mage fists.
I'm not.
Like
I'm
mage
not.
hands.
Just mage fisting them.
Mage
Yeah.
fisting. Mm.
Yeah.
Well, your invisible fists sound like they hit something hard. Clang, clang, clang.
Use a key point for flurries. It's 20 to hit and 21 to hit.
Yup.
Another 20 points of damage.
All right. So you send all these punches from 30 feet away, and you can see the faint outline as they shoot around, and they just hit them all over the place, and you just hear this clang, 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 as he's just getting punched repeatedly. But he's still standing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not a whole lot else I can do.
Okay.
I'll use a key
You
point
move
and
if you so
do
wish.
patient defense.
What's that do?
It gives them disadvantage to hit me.
Okay. Then it will be Han.
Han YOLO.
Han Coolio.
Alright, I'm going to step in and bring my axe down on the closest one to me.
Injured? Well, they're both equidistant, so
Yeah.
injured or non-injured.
Injured.
Okay.
And I rolled a 14.
Nope.
Alright, well then I'm going to attack again. 19?
That hits.
Yeah! 11 damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. 14.
14 damage.
Yeah, 14, because I'm raging.
Okay.
How much of my move action? Well, no, fuck it. I'm in there. That's it.
You moved like
yeah,
10 feet
no,
up.
that's fine. I'm not going to move out. I'll get
Okay.
attacked again.
Alright. Then it will be Rikus.
I will enter the tent,
Okay.
use my bonus action to activate my steady aim ability, which doesn't really matter. It just basically means I can ignore half and 3/4 cover, whatever. The thing it also does is add to my damage.
Okay.
So I will be attacking. All right, first one will be a 20,
Hits.
and the other will be a 17?
Nope.
Yeah, so the first one hits.
Yep.
7, 14, 21 damage.
So you shoot this arrow, it hits him in the back of the head. He sort of turns towards you and then just falls forward. And, just, and makes a very loud thud clanging noise as he hits the ground.
Mogar wear that cloak.
What?
With hoverboard.
So then it will be that guy's turn.
Hover round.
So he's going to run up. And you hear him go, "Arrgh!" And he runs up to Han.
He rages.
16.
Come on, Hippie, you won't, bitch.
Hit. What'd you say it was? 16?
Yep.
Hit. Okay, so you get hit 3 times. You cut damage in half, right?
Depending on what it is.
It's going to be like a normal physical amount of damage. Like
Slashing,
Piercing, bludgeoning.
it's sort of a mix of slashing and bludgeoning damage.
half it.
Okay. So it would be 43 damage, so you can take 21 damage.
Okay.
As this guy with a very large halberd sort of comes down, he slashes you a few times and then also hits you on the side of the head with the butt of his
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
weapon.
fine with it.
You did.
I am not dead.
And then, yeah, that's going to be his turn.
I've yet to take any damage.
You just took some.
I didn't.
You just did. Took 20
Demon life.
took 20 damage. So then it will be MOGAR.
MOGAR!
More guards come. No.
MOGAR's just gonna charge this thing.
Okay.
Admission to the show.
A 23
Hits.
and a 27.
Hits.
Damn. 41 damage.
Okay. 41.
Unless bleeding damage doesn't count, in which case it's 31.
Oh, wait. So 41 damage, so he's raged, so that'll be half, so 20. Then it will be back to Urser. Urser Claw.
The guy doesn't want to hit me. Also, he can't.
That's
mean,
taunting him.
Why would he run all the way to hit you when he just hit the guy right in front of him? That doesn't make any sense.
Fuck you in particular.
Yeah. 3 guys smashing with swords in my face. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
That one's fucked.
He called me a commie.
He made fun of my mommy.
Trying to find a thing.
I'm a libertarian. Son of a bitch.
Doesn't work.
I'm just gonna run up to him, bash him with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Or 10 feet away. I'm still in his range. Whatever. It's gonna miss on the first strike. The 31 to hit.
Hits.
And the offhand is gonna be at 18.
Hits.
25 damage.
So 12. Alright.
That's what I'm looking up.
What?
Trying to look up. If rage gives you resistance against magical.
It doesn't. Was it all magic damage?
I'm using a magical weapon, and my fists count as magic weapons.
But it's still physical damage, though. I think magic damage is more spells.
It's considered magic damage, but it's not, like, unless it has a specific magical trait, it just counts as physical damage.
Yeah.
So, like, you can punch ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of us, I mean, would have to use magic weapons.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think it's okay. Half.
Yeah.
So then it will be Ham.
It's my turn.
Coolio.
Ham hock Coolio.
Well, that would be an 18,
Hits.
which is a crit.
Yes, it is.
So, I actually get another hit dice if I crit.
I think he just has that book to open it up to make it look like he's looking.
No.
He's on the wizard page.
Because he
right
literally
now.
just opened it and then closed it right back up
I'm
without
technically
looking.
on the sorcerer's.
Oh yeah, it's right where.
Alright, so this means I get to cast an 8th level spell, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure? Alright, so...
Wild magic.
Fireball!
Wild magic.
Level 9, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die while determining extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack.
Okay.
Okay. And then I roll these again, not double.
Yeah.
So I take my axe back and I swing as hard as I can,
Okay.
doing 50 damage to the spell to the creature.
Okay. So you sort of come in and you slash at him, and your axe kind of sticks in the metal, but it doesn't look like he's going down. He's just too pissed off. But he's looking rough.
Good, because I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it would be 53 because my rage adds 3 damage,
So then it'd just be 1 more damage.
and then I miss because I'm so impressed with my last.
Yes.
But
So then
I
you swing and
miss.
miss. So then it will be Rikus.
Twang-a-lang.
Twang.
Gonna shoot at the remainder.
Twang-a-lang.
First hit's a 21, next hit is a 25.
It's
Okay. I use my bonus action for steady aim. So that's 8 plus 14, that's 22 damage on the first hit. And then my next hit is 5 plus, that's 12, plus 7, 19 damage on the next hit.
so 43 total.
Yes.
Okay. So then it will be enough to kill him. So you shoot him twice with arrows, hit him in the back of the head, and he sort of just hits his knees and falls down the rest.
2 hits, back of the head, execution style.
And he goes down.
Double tap. Knock on wood.
Double taint.
And then so you
Let's see
guys
what's
are.
under these cloaks.
So currently there's no one else in the tent other than the 2 people that are stuck in the cage, and they're all just sort of looking at you without saying anything. They're just like, what is going on here?
No witnesses.
We're making a break for it.
Mogar would like you to explain your command structure. And the names of all your captains.
Well, the sheet's still on the
Yeah.
table.
I'm gonna go read it.
Okay.
What does it say?
So in the command tent, you have Otak, the high priest, which is just taco mixed up. Then you have Emperor Nada. And then you have the triplets Toss, Todd, and Ah. And then you have Chief Ichanka.
I hate this. I hate your characters and your structures.
Those are the leadership of this cult. Cult of the Warlock.
Let's burn it around.
So the rest of the map is it just outlines what tent is what, but most of it is just different companies. There's one other tent that's like this, but it's just for administrative purposes or recruitment.
Are there uniforms in here we could wear?
In this particular tent? No, not really. Well, actually, there's 2 uniforms because the 2 guys in the cage have been stripped naked, and their uniforms are hung in the back.
Human sized?
Are we?
Half-sized.
We're wearing the uniforms of the.
Yeah, you guys are already dressed up.
Yeah. And we have our weapons.
You're just
'cause they
bloodied,
didn't-
but
yeah,
yeah.
they didn't
Yeah,
disarm us.
let's search these robo bodies.
Okay.
These robots.
If you take off the cloaks, they are Goliaths in full plate.
Whew.
Yeah.
Mogar.
And they have really big halberds.
Well, I guess we better kill these prisoners.
Okay.
No survivors.
Would you like to fly?
Well, I mean, I'd like to leave the cage and just leave. You can just let me go. Or just let me stay in the cage. I'm fine with staying in the cage too.
Who do you work for?
Technically, I work for the Cult of the Warlock. Technically,
How do we stop it?
what do you mean? I don't know. I'm just told where to go, where to fight. I'm a grunt.
What about you?
I fuck chickens.
Oh, you can live.
I just tried to cook dinner.
I'm gonna just drive my javelin
Oh, come on!
through the head of him. And then knock his body off with like the cage. And
Sure. Well, that's what he gets for trying to cook the chicken I was fucking.
then I drive.
No, come on!
Hey, listen.
No useful
dead too.
information here.
Could have told you the best way to love a chicken.
Mogar knows.
Baste it.
Fast,
sweetly.
free, and with protection.
So we have a map to this place. We have all the emperors and leadership's
Yeah.
names
Mm-hmm.
and their locations.
And we're supposed to just gather information and leave, or?
I believe so,
You're
right?
supposed to figure out what the plan is.
All right, so we should sneak out. We should fake our way to the big tent, eavesdrop on them, and then get out.
Agreed.
So whoever's the stealthiest.
So currently there's a lot of chaos going on in the
Oh yeah, we should also
encampment because
start
there's
fires.
Well, he already did that. Ursa started the fire.
Some fires.
Yeah, he's already lit a couple tents on fire.
Start some more.
So there are a few tents that are currently on fire as people are trying to put them out.
We need to
The
get
bell's
to
still
Let's
clanging.
make our way to
the,
the
need to
big
get to
tent.
the big top.
Okay. The big
Just
tent
like Mogar's childhood.
is built differently than the rest of the tents because the rest of the tents are sort of like not teepees but like that, where it's like a pole in the middle and then it's sort of stretched out around that. The middle tent is so big that it has numerous poles around the outside.
It's a wigwam.
Yes, it's like a wigwam. So it has almost like a frame structure to it as opposed to what
It's a pavilion tent,
Kind of, yeah.
Wigwam.
but with
Or
walls.
It's a wig. It's a wig.
It's a wigwam.
It's a wig. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so that's what you see if you go up to that tent.
Let's go poke our heads underneath it and listen. Scooby-Doo style.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I'm not in charge.
Okay.
John's
I'm not
leading.
in character.
The 2 stealthiest there will go.
What are you proceeding?
I'll try and lift up an edge of the tent, see if there's a good way to get in.
If you lift up the edge of the tent and look underneath, it seems as though there is a meeting table in the middle. That's like it looks similar to the Knights of the Phoenix table when you guys first started out on this chapter.
Maybe we're not all so different after all.
Where it's a war room where they're all standing around talking about it, but they're pretty far in, and there are a number of the large black cloaked guards. Sort of, it's almost like their barracks of sorts. So there's a lot in there, and it is fairly well lit too.
Lit.
What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, we found out they're gonna attack us. And
We know that. We already
we
knew
know
that.
where they are. And what their forces are like.
But how are they going to do it is what we're looking for. And when.
Guess you gotta go eavesdrop.
Because
bro.
why have the demons just stopped outside the
And
Knights of
that,
the Phoenix?
yes.
They're just sitting there
Maybe
waiting.
you should take Mogar's boots and climb on the ceiling and stealth them.
Eavesdrop.
Yeah. Could do that.
Okay. So
Put
you
on Mogar's boots.
put on Mogar's boots. What are the rest of you
They're
guys
really
doing?
big for a second.
I'm helping Ursa up.
Sure.
Look like we're standing guard.
Well, you just walk up the poles, technically.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mogar looked like he's standing guard outside.
Okay. The other two, what are you gonna do? Just all stand in a group, right next to the big tent.
Take a smoke break.
I'm gonna stealth.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide.
I got over a 30.
Cool. You're hiding
Yes, hidden
like a shadow in the night.
like a shadow, like a snowflake in a snowstorm in Siberia in
Like
the middle of winter.
Like a cold sore on a hot chick. Hidden.
That shit ain't hidden.
Oh, it's
It's the
hidden.
only thing I see.
Getting under that bush.
Give me that.
I want to bite
You don't shave them?
Your cold sores?
Yeah, it takes them right off.
No, you're
the problem.
women. Just
And you
do
say
it.
you cut yourself shaving, and that's
Exactly.
why you're bleeding.
Yeah.
You're shaving your lip? Yep.
Yeah, that's why I've got
I missed-
massive
Yeah,
growths. Yeah, I shaved the
missed it.
tip of my penis. That's why it looks like that.
People keep talking about circumcisions, and I was trying to find out.
Oh, I've been taking a video. That's good. I'll just delete that.
What are you doing?
Stealthing.
So you're just hiding too?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, what'd you roll for yourself?
13.
Okay.
You have advantage because you're with me, and I've got proficiency. I'd show you where to hide.
Han's in a barrel,
15.
like a whack-a-mole, just sort of popping up and down every once in a while.
And I just push his head down.
He is the barrel. He's stealthed himself as a barrel so well that, yeah.
I become a
What
mimic.
kind of barrel?
Pickle.
It's a glory hole barrel.
There you go.
Crate and barrel.
Didn't they have a name?
Glory barrel.
Glory barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Ursa, so you're just climbing up this tent. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Yeah.
Stealthily? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Just wander on up the
Playing
tent.
cymbals.
What'd you roll for stealth?
Give it 27.
Alright, let me just make sure nobody crits ones.
He's like
Nah. Double twos.
crouching tiger, like running over the tent.
Yeah. So when you climb up the tent,
I can do that.
there's another hole in the middle of the tent that the smoke comes out of. But then you can walk basically right back down the pole on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not gonna walk down to the ground, but I'll walk. I'll
Sure.
get down far enough that I can hear.
don't you have like a ridiculous perception?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you might be able to hear him just from the
I got-
top of the
I got
tent.
+9.
You fucking saw smoke through a forest.
So I got a 22.
Yeah, so you can hear what they're saying. If you just look into the tent and down, you can see all 6 of these people around this woodboard. Actually, it's a better view because you're looking straight down. You can see the whole board.
Yeah.
And you can see all the forces laid out the exact same way that the Knights of the Phoenix had it.
Pull up my pen and paper.
My little spy
Jot all
cam.
this down. Start taking pictures.
Live to Twitch.
It seems like, so you're not picking up exactly every single word they're saying, but you're getting the gist of what they're saying, basically. And it sounds like there's some trepidation that they have on relying on their one wild card before just taking out the Knights of the Phoenix. In
Yeah.
fact, most of them are wondering just why they don't just storm the place and just take everybody out.
Us
and then,
too.
And then we win anyways. But the other ones, Warlock has a plan, we gotta follow the plan. And they talk about, if that guy fails to get into the Knights of the Phoenix headquarters and put that stupid crown on that guy's head, then everything's for naught anyways.
Oh, we already have a crown, so
Yeah, you have a crown. It's true.
we have a crown.
You have a crown. Yeah, what are the odds he's going to get in the main holding facility and then find that one guy who's locked up without getting caught and then putting the crown on his head? And then they even mentioned by name that the person that they need to get the crown on their head is Corey, which was the guy from the second part of the season, who was the sheriff who has a lich inside him. Yeah. So their whole plan is to get a crown on Corey's head.
Yeah, the guy who owned was friends with the bugbear.
Yeah, that one.
Fed him kittens.
Who was that?
It was Austin's character. We know.
And then they say, well, if Karn reaches him, you want to guess what his last name is?
Carnitas?
No. Karn.
Itos.
Asada.
It's close to that. Karn Asada. Isada. Karn
Karn
Isada.
Isada.
I hate all your names.
If Karn reaches him and puts the crown on his head, then it'll be the end of everything, and then we win. And then once we receive the signal, that's when everybody will just swarm the Knights of the Phoenix Keep, and then we'll just wipe everything out. The worlds will converge and become one. The warlock comes through, the door opens, everything will be great dandy, and then we'll be in charge of everything. That's basically the gist of what they're saying.
Okay. We can leave now.
Okay, so yeah, you can just leave if you want.
I mean, I'll keep watching them for a few minutes. See if they divulge any other
They
information.
keep asking, like, what the hell's going on outside? Like, why are the bells ringing?
Nobody wants
The
to
bells!
check.
The bells!
So yeah, what's the next thing you want to do, Bursar?
I mean, we got what we came for.
Okay, so just head on back down.
Yeah. We know a good bit about their troop strength, their locations, what's in their camp, their main camp, what the War Council is.
They have a lot, like their troop strength, a lot more than the Knights
Yeah.
of the Phoenix thought it was.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And we know their wild card plan that the Warlock wants to do.
Yeah. All right. Stealth to sneak back down.
28.
Yeah, you're fine. Just rolling shit. 2 crits at one point, and then nothing but single digits the rest of the night.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you just make your way back down, and the only person still standing there is Mogar. Every once in a while, you just see Han pop his head out of a barrel like a fucking
Han.
Hane.
Uncoolio pop his head out of a
Hanes.
barrel like a damn whack-a-mole.
All right, we can leave.
MOGAR will leave.
Yeah, let's
Let's go back to our sphincter.
Are you telling them
demon.
all the information that you got? Or?
on the way back.
Yeah.
MOGAR doesn't
Once we
need
get out of trouble.
Okay. So as you guys come back together, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Spotify at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast, like our newest patron, Jared Sager. Or Sager, I don't know. And thanks to the executive producers of the Botched Podcast, like Big Jim and Blackberry and the Duck. And if you have time, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest reviewer.
Best podcast to listen to while driving. 5 stars. By More, Misfits from December 4th, 2018. That is all.
Thank you for Gother for our music. And as always,
Remember to use the buddy system when you find yourself in trouble.
And being tortured.
Scream Botched.
Say Botched, and your buddy will help you.
see you next week, nerds.
Are you doing a voice? Because I could barely tell the difference.
I would tell you not to open Tumblr, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Whatever you do, don't hit that button. You will never sleep again
Don't go into
because
my
of
pictures.
the erections.
Actually, no. Go into my pictures. Don't go into my notes.
Wait,
That's where the real fear is. It's
you
all
can go in my
ASCII
notes,
porn.
Just don't go in my memos.